Into this problem, here we have, it is given a 200 ohm resistor is connected in series with a 5 microfarad capacitor. The voltage across the resistor is VR. It is given 1.20 volt cos 2500 radian per second t. And what we have to calculate here is we have to find out, derive an expression for the circuit current, means what is the current that is flowing into the circuit. For that we have to derive the expression, and also we have to calculate capacitive reactance. We have to calculate the capacitive reactance of this capacitor, and also we have to calculate, derive an expression for the voltage across the capacitor. That means what is the voltage across the capacitor, that we have to calculate. So into this problem, what we'll do, the expression for voltage across the resistance is given, right? So VR we will write here first. So VR we can write here, it is given VR is given 1.20 volt cos of 2500 radian per second into t. So from here we can write, we can see, like, this 2500 radian per second is nothing but the omega. So omega, here we will write omega is 2500 radian per second, 2500 radian per second, right? And now what we'll do, we'll try to convert this voltage into the standard form, right? That means into the function of sine. So VR we can write as 1.20. This cos omega t, cos theta, you can always write this, we can write as sine of 2500 t plus pi by 2, right? This can be written like this. So VR, that is the potential difference across the resistance, you can write as 1.20 sine 2500 t plus pi by 2. Cos theta you can always write as sine theta plus pi by 2. Fine. Now to derive the expression for current into the circuit, what it will be easy for us if you will solve this using the phasor technique. So हम phasor technique का use करेंगे, and we have discussed in the last class also, right? To solve this into the using the phasor technique, first we'll write the all the components in terms of phasor, right? So resistance phasor, R phasor we can always write as R angle 0. So R is 200. So R phasor here we can write as R phasor is equal to 200 angle 0. And also this is capacitor, right? This capacitor of capacitance 5 microfarad. So we'll also try to write this XC phasor also. So XC phasor can be written as XC angle minus pi by 2. So it's very important to calculate the XC here, that is the capacitive reactance. So XC we can calculate here. XC is nothing but 1 by C omega. So that can be written as 1 divided by C, capacitance, and the capacitance here is 5 microfarad. So we can write here 5 into 10 to the power minus 6 into omega. And the omega already we have calculated here. Omega is 2500 radian per second. So this will be equal to this you can write as 10 to the power 6 divided by 5 into 25 into 10 to the power 2, and this can also be written as 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power 2 divided by 5 into 25 into 10 to the power 2. So this is cancelled. So this is this becomes equal to 10 to the power 4, right? So 10 to the power 4, that means this 10,000 divided by 5 into 25. So this becomes 25, and this is 400, and this is 400 divided by 5, that means it becomes 80. So 80 ohm. So XC is 80 ohm. Now this XC phasor we can write as, that is 80 angle minus pi by 2. So 80 angle minus pi by 2. So this is our XC phasor, right? Now R phasor already we have calculated. R phasor is 200 angle 0, and VR phasor, now what we'll do, we'll try to write this voltage also in terms of phasor. VR, that is the potential difference across the resistance. If you observe here, it is already given potential difference across the resistance is 1.20 sine of 2500t plus pi by 2. So VR phasor, we'll try to write this VR phasor, that is the potential difference across the resistance in terms of phasor. So VR phasor you can write as maximum value is 1.20 angle, this is the initial phase, right? So it is pi by 2. So this is how we write. So it is 1.20, that is the maximum value, and the angle is pi by 2. Now VR phasor you can also write as I phasor into R phasor, correct? No, V is equal to IR. So that is the beauty of this phasor method. You can just use the conventional method which we are using. So VR phasor you can write as I phasor into R phasor, and the I phasor can be written as VR phasor divided by R phasor. So VR phasor already we have calculated here. This is the VR phasor. So VR phasor is 1.20 angle pi by 2. So VR phasor we'll write here 1.20 angle of pi by 2 divided by R phasor. And what is R phasor? R phasor, if you observe here, 200 angle 0. So 200 angle 0, right? So this becomes equal to 1.20. So we can write this 1.2 divided by 200, right? And angle pi by 2 divided by angle 0, that will be angle pi by 2 only, angle pi by 2. So this becomes, this you can write as this becomes 26, and this 1000 you can write like this, angle pi by 2. So ये आपका कुछ हो गया 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 angle pi by 2. So this is I phasor, ये आपका I phasor हो गया, राइट? ये I phasor की वैल्यू हो गई, राइट? अगर आप इसे लिखना चाहते हो in the form of equation, so this I current as a function of time, current expression for current we can write as maximum value is 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 3, and this phase is pi by 2, right? So this will be written as sine of omega t plus pi by 2, right? So this I can be written as 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 sine of omega t plus pi by 2. So omega is given in the problem. Omega is 2500 radian per second. So we'll write here 2500 t plus pi by 2. So this is nothing but I can also be written as I is equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 cos 2500 t, right? So this is the expression for current. Here now. So that is the derive the expression for the circuit current. So already we have derived the expression for current here, and the next part is derive the capacitive reactance of this capacitor. So XC already we have calculated here. XC is 80 ohm, right? And the next is derive an expression for the voltage across the capacitor. Now we have to calculate the voltage across capacitor. So that also will deal in terms of phasor only. So basically what we have to do, we have to calculate VC. So we'll calculate here VC phasor. VC phasor we'll write as I phasor into XC phasor, right? So I phasor already we have calculated current in terms of, right? Phasor will write as I phasor is equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 angle pi by 2. So आप इसे ऐसे लिखिए 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 angle pi by 2 into XC phasor. XC phasor मैंने आपको बताया है कि XC phasor आप ऐसे लिखोगे, XC phasor is XC angle minus pi by 2. So XC is 80, right? So this is 80 angle minus pi by 2. So आप इसे ऐसे लिखो this into 80 angle minus pi by 2. So this becomes 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 80. 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 80, and this angle pi by 2 plus angle minus pi by 2, this becomes angle 0. So this becomes 80 into 6, 480 into 10 to the power minus 3, angle 0. So this becomes equal to 480 480 divided by, you can write like this, right? So this 0 0 cancel, angle 0, so this becomes 0.48. So 0.48, 0.48 angle 0, 0.48 angle 0. So basically you can write this VC, that is the potential difference across the capacitor, can also be written as 0.48, 0.48 sine of omega t plus this angle is 0, sine omega t plus 0. So basically VC can be written as 0.48, 0.48 sine of omega t, sine omega t, right? So VC can be written as 0.48 sine of omega t. Omega value we can put here. Omega is nothing but 2500 radian per second. So omega is 2500. So this is 2500 t, right? So this is the expression for potential difference across the capacitor.